hatt en god og åpen diskusjon om områder vi enige om og uenige om. Vi ser frem til at vi skal åpne grensene slik at vi kan møte hverandre. Det viktig for Russland, og det viktig for Norge. Men I en åpen dialog så kommer vi selvfølgelig også inn på områder hvor vi uenige. Og det også gjenspeilet den samtalen vi har hatt her I dag.
Let's just give the first question is for Viviana Dalafina of the Norwegian News Agency, and then the second question is for Vasily of Interfax. So, Viviana.
Thank you. Mr. Lavrov.
No introduction for me?
Yes, please go ahead.
I don't mind. Shoot.
No, go ahead.
You shoot.
Okay.
My colleagues said everything, you know.
Mr. Lavrov, welcome to Norway. You have now had your first meeting with Foreign Secretary Anniken Huitfeldt. What do you think was the most important thing that you discussed, and what kind of changes do you hope to see from the new Norwegian government? And what changes do you expect to see from the new government?
I didn't realize that the Norwegian Foreign Minister is called Foreign Secretary.
No.
It's more suitable for the United States, UK, for AUKUS, in other words. Norway is not yet a member of AUKUS, right? It's okay. Well, we discussed the overall state of our relations, which are, different. On the one hand, we share the common history, and I was really touched and gratified to attend with the minister a ceremony of laying flowers to the monument to the Russian victims of the World War II, just as I attend regularly the ceremonies in Kirkenes to commemorate the victory when the Russian Red Army liberated Finnmark, northern Norway, and the attention and the respect paid by all Norwegian leaders, including His Majesty, including the Prime Minister and the ministers and members of the government, is really tremendous. And we have this mutual respect, which is being substantiated by the cross-border links between our people who live just next door to each other, who communicate with each other thanks to the visa-free arrangement which we agreed some years ago, and who benefit from this economically, socially, culturally. And this all will be manifested tomorrow, I'm sure, during the events of this Barents and Eurarctic Council. On the other hand, Norway is a member of NATO. NATO is no friend of Russia. They decided that they don't want to be friendly. They decided they don't want to have the founding act between NATO and Russia to be the basis of our relations. They called Russia and now China, and actually Russia and China together, the threat to NATO. NATO is looking for the meaning of its future existence. My good friend Jens Stoltenberg, who used to be excellent Prime Minister in Norway, is now saying that NATO must be responsible for the security all over the world, Indo-Pacific, you name it, Latin America. And of course we have these differences with our Norwegian neighbors, which we discuss. We discuss these differences frankly, openly. We today raised the issue of continued consultations between our ministries of defense, between our foreign ministries. I invited the minister to visit Russia whenever she believes it's suitable. But we also have channels of communications between the ministries of emergencies on safe and rescue operations in this Arctic region, which is life. Quite a number of differences which we have, they are from the area of ideology. Who is number one? Who is to rule the world? This is what we hear from our NATO friends. We believe that we have to concentrate on the real life. As far as the imagination of NATO going into the direction of containing Russia, preparing to attack Russia, as this lady what's her name, Kramp something, Karen Bauer, in Germany said that we have to be ready to threaten Russia with nuclear weapons. Well, those fantasies, if it gives her some pleasure, maybe this can you know, satisfy some of her fans. But I hope, and I know the Norwegians as very pragmatic people, we want to be pragmatic and we want to concentrate on the positive. And whatever Norway has to do as a member of North Atlantic Alliance, I am sure Norway will be doing this fully keeping in mind the importance of relations with the Russian Federation.
Thank you. We have a question from Vasily from Interfax.
Yes, I'm here. If I may ask two questions. My first question, both questions are for both ministers. The first question is such. Russia and Norway are both key exporters of natural gas to the European market. Are Moscow and Oslo considering more cooperation to stabilize the situation on the gas market and to curb the volatility that we witnessed this year? And also, if I may ask, considering the catastrophic situation in Russia-NATO relations, are Russia and Norway considering more contacts between defense ministries in the near future?
No, if you ask me, I don't believe that we should discuss gas situation. We don't exploit gas deposits, we don't sell gas as foreign ministries. As for Russia-NATO, the relations, I wouldn't say catastrophic, because to be catastrophic you need to have something. We don't have any relations with NATO, but we do have relations with Norway on the security front as well, as I mentioned, and we would like to raise them to the high level between the ministries of defense, in addition to the security consultations which are regular.
Could you elaborate on the possibility of increasing the bilateral defense consultations more than today?
I just did.
Yeah.
I said that we do have consultations. We would like to raise them to the higher level between the ministries of defense.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Did you want to add?
Yeah, we agree that we should continue the consultation between the ministers of foreign affairs. But we did not discuss cooperation when it comes to gas.
Thank you so much.
No
Thank you.
gas.